Revelation chapter 3. Kai toi angeloi tes en sardesin ecclesias grapson, and to the messenger of the assembly in Sardes write thou, Tade lege ho ekon ta hepta pneumata tu teu kai tu septa asteras. The one having the 7 spirits of the God and the 7 stars is saying these things. Oi dasu ta erga. I have known thy deeds, thy works. Hoti onoma ekes hoti zeis. That thou art having a name, that thou livest. Kai nekros and thou art being dead. Ginu gregoron, be thou being watching ones. Kai sterison ta loipa, ha emelon apotanen, and strengthen thou the remaining things which were being about to die. Ugar heura kasu ta erga pepleromena enopion tu tseumu. For I have not found thy works having been completed before my God. Mnemonewe un pos elepas kai erkusas kai tere kai metanoeson. Therefore be thou remembering how thou receivedst and thou heardst, and be thou keeping and repent thou. Ean me gregoröseis, höxo hos kleptes, kai me gnois poian, horan, höxo epise. Therefore, if thou wouldst not watch, I shall come as a thief, and thou shalt surely not know in what hour I come upon thee. Alla ekes oliga onomata en sardesin ha ukemolunanta himatia auton. But thou art having a few names in Sardes, which ones have not soiled their garments. Kai peripater susin metemu en leukois, and they shall walk about with me in white. Hoti axioesin, because they are worthy ones. Honikon hutos peribaletai en himatiois leukois. The one overcoming thus shall be clothed about in garments of white, in white garments. Kai exalepso to onoma autu ectus biblu tes zoes, and I shall certainly not blot out his name out of the book of the life. Kai homologeso to onoma autu enopion tu patrosmu, and I shall confess his name before my Father, kai enopion ton angelon, autu, and before his messengers. Ho ekon u saku sato, tito pneuma lege tais ecclesiais. The one having an ear, let him hear what the Spirit is saying to the assemblies. Kai toi angeloi tes en Philadelphiae, ecclesias, grapson, and to the messenger of the assembly in Philadelphia, write thou, tade lege ho hagios, ho alertinos, ho ekon tern glen David, ho anoigon kai udes glese, kai gleon kai udes anoige. The Holy One, the True One, the one having the key of David, the one opening and nobody shall shut, and shutting and nobody is opening, is saying these things. Oi dasu ta erga. I have known thy works. Idu, behold, dedoka enopionsu turan erneoigmenen. I have given before thee a door having been opened. Hern udes dynatai glesai autus, which nobody is being able to shut it. Hoti mikran ekes dynamin, because thou art having little power. Kai eter sasmu ton logon, kai ukerne so to onomamu. And thou hast kept my word, and thou hast not denied my name. Idu dido ektes synagoges tu satana ton legonton heautus Yehudaius senai, kai ukesin alla pseudontai, idu poieso autus hina höksusin, kai proskynesusin enopion ton poton su, kai gnosin hoti ego sase. Behold, I be giving out of the synagogue of the Shatan, of the ones saying themselves to be Yehudim, and they are not being, but they are lying. Behold, I shall effectuate them so that they shall come and they shall worship before thy feet, and they should know that I have loved thee. Hoti aston logon supermones mu, because thou hast kept the word of my hopeful perseverance. Gagoset reso ectes horas, tu perasmutes meluses, erkestai epites oikumenes holes, perasai tus katoikuntas epites ges. Also I shall keep thee out of the hour of the trial, the one being about to be coming upon the inhabited world, all of it, to test the ones dwelling upon the earth. Erkomai taku, I am coming quickly. Grate ho ekes, be thou holding what thou art having. Hina merdes labai ton stepanon su, so that nobody should take thy crown. Honikon, the one overcoming, poieso auton stulon entoi naoi tu teumu. I shall effectuate him a pillar in the temple of my God. Gaexo umu exeltoi eti. And he should certainly not go out of it any more. Kai grapso epauton to onoma tu tseumu. And I shall write upon him the name of my God. Kai to onoma tes poleos tu tseumu. Tes kai nurse Jerusalem. And the name of the city of my God, the new Jerusalem. Her katabainu sa ektu uranu apotu teumu. The one coming down out of the sky from my God. Kai to onomamu to kainon. And my name, the new one. Ho ekon us akusato tito pneuma legetais ecclesiais. The one having an ear, let him hear what the Spirit is saying to the assemblies. Gaitoi angeloi tes en Laodiceae ecclesias grapson, and to the messenger of the assembly in Laodicea, write thou, Tade lege hoamen, homaratus hopistos, kai alertinos, her arcetus ctiseos tu teu. The Amen, the witness, faithful and true, the beginning of the creation of the God, is saying these things. Oidasu ta erga, I have known thy works. Hoti ute psykros, ute zestos, that neither thou art cold, neither hot. Opelon psykros zestos. I would that thou were being cold or hot. Hutos hoti kliaros kai ute zestos ute psykros mellose emesai ectus tomatosmu. Because thus thou art being lukewarm, also neither hot, neither cold, I am being about to spit thee out of my mouth. Hoti leges hoti, plusi osemi, kai pepluteka, kai uden crea neko. Because thou art saying that I am being rich, and I have become wealthy, and I am having need of nothing. kai ukoidas hotisu hotalai poros, kai eleenos, kai ptokos, kai duplos, kai gymnos, and thou hast not known that thou art being the wretched one, and the miserable, and the poor, and the blind, and naked. Symbuleuosoi, agorasai paremu crucion, pepuromenon, ekpuros, hina pluteseis. I am counseling thee to buy from me gold having been refined out of fire, so that thou might be rich. Kai himatia leuka hina peribaloi kai me panerotei he aiskune te skymnote tosu. And white garments, so that thou mayest be clothed, and not that thy shame of thy nakedness be manifest. Kai kolurion enkrisai tu optalmusu hina blepseis, and eye salve to anoint thy eyes, so that thou mayest be seeing. Ego hosu sean pilo elenko kai paideuo. I, as many as I am being fond of, I am rebuking and I am disciplining. Zelewe un kai metanoeson. Be thou being zealous, therefore, and repent thou. Idu hester ka epitern turan kai gruo. Behold, I have stood over the door, and I am knocking. Eantis acusei tes pones mu kai anoixei ten turan kai eseleusomai prosauton kai depneso metautu kai autos metemu. If any should hear my voice and should open the door, also I shall enter to him, and I shall dine with him, and he with me. Honikon, doso, autoi katisai metemu, entoi tronumu. Hoskago enika sakai ekatisa meta tu patrosmu entoi tronoi autu. The one overcoming, I shall give to him to sit with me in my throne, as also I overcame, and I sat down with my Father in his throne. Hoekon us akusato tito pneuma lege tais ecclesiais. The one having an ear, let him hear what the Spirit is saying to the assemblies.